Hello and welcome back to Sparrow's End. We're back at the allotment. It's the allotment vlog 2. It's part 2 of the allotment makeover, and it is honestly it is so bright and so sunny today. It's gorgeous. I've stripped down to my t-shirt already. It's only 10:30, quarter to 11, and it's absolutely boiling hot. I think we're going to have some sort of little mini heat wave for next week, but it's perfect. I've got loads of stuff to do. I am going to finish off laying the paths that I talked about in the last video, and I've already sown some seeds. I forgot to turn the camera on, but I will explain to you what I've done a bit later on. I'm off to go and get some wood chip. Let's meet back here when I've got it, and I'll talk you through what I'm doing today. I also completely forgot to say, if you want to watch part 1, I will put a card up here somewhere for you to click on so you can catch up with where we are. And I've gone and got my bag of wood chip. Look at how red I am. It's so hot. Okay, here we go. So we've got another barrow load of the wood chip. Quick reminder of what we did last time. This needs straightening out a little bit, but we basically formed a pathway, formed a no-dig bed. Something's come along and kind of ruffled up the soil a little bit. I have also scattered a cut flower mix on top of this as well, so I'll water that in, sort out the edge there. Also, the paths in between the allotments have been trimmed by someone, so that's really handy. And the bit that I'm going to do next then is just here. So I want to finish the path that's running along the back there, and then finish this bit coming down the front. Then after that, this bed needs digging over, so I'm going to hopefully dig that over, neaten up the edges, and then form a slightly narrower path next to it and get that covered in wood chip. I've also brought some clippers with me to try and sort out what's going on here around the rose bush, but I don't know that I'll have time. One of my problems is that, oh, it's a bit windy. One of my problems is that I tend to overestimate, let's go over here. One of my problems is that I tend to overestimate how much I can get done in a day, so I'm going to try not to do that and just set myself sensible targets. I've just switched to a voiceover for this little update because there were some people on a plot near mine who were making loads and loads of noise in the background with a strimmer, I think it was. So yeah, this is as far as I've got at this point. I've laid the wood chip paths down. I've started a little pile of bits of concrete slab and stone and stuff that I've been finding everywhere, just to keep it all in one place really, while I decide exactly what on earth I'm going to do with it. And then this main bed at the front here, still haven't dug the middle part of it. I still haven't sorted out the left hand side, but the right hand side where the new wood chip path is, that bit is now sorted. Well, I've just finished my lunch. I had a bit of leftover sushi from yesterday. I basically kind of scoffed a load of little leftover bits and pieces that I had in the fridge. Really delicious. I feel refreshed. It's nice being in the cool house. Nice to have a load of water because even though I took some with me, I was still getting dehydrated towards the end there. I'm feeling pretty positive. It's looking good. The little path looks great. What I really need to focus on now though is that big bed that's running across the front of the plot. I've sorted out the edge on one side and I just need to do the other side and then dig over the middle part of it. And then I've got some coriander seed to put out, and I've got some onions that need to go out. I think that will be it for now. It is going to be a sort of salad bed at the front there. Oh, lettuce seeds. I'll take some lettuce seeds with me. We'll get those in as well. And then we'll see if I've got any energy left to try and create another no-dig bed in the central section. What I did notice is that there are some really big mounds in the middle there, which are just basically ants' nests. So I need to be brave and try and tackle those. So I'm just going to finish my cup of tea and then I'll see you back over there. Right, I'm back to talk to you again. Some very, very sweaty work has been going on here. So I have dug over the front bed and I have brought some red onions with me. I've got 6 of them, I think. 6 red onions that I'm going to plant in just a minute, and I've got some coriander seed and a few other bits that I'm going to sow into that bed before I leave today. Sorry about the wind. The breeze is amazing though. The breeze is much, much needed at the moment. Just behind me, I am about to create a small section of a no-dig bed. I haven't quite got enough compost, I don't think. The mushroom compost at the allotment has pretty much run out, so I need to make some inquiries to see if they're going to get any more in soon. If not, I'm going to have to dig the rest of the middle bed and the whole of the third bed at the back. Which I'm not looking forward to, because the front one has just taken me a really long time and has pretty much worn me out. Anyway, I'm just going to go and dump the compost on the bit of cardboard that I've laid, and then I'm going to plant my onions. So yeah, I'll just go and do that then. Right, so that's a tiny little section done of another no-dig bed. I'm just going to twist you around, and then hopefully, I don't know, maybe, hopefully you can see me planting some onions out. Right then, I am going to show you round, but I might have to switch to a voiceover because the wind is quite windy. Let's come right round to the front corner and I can show you some stuffs. Okay, so in this corner here that's got the mushroom compost on it, I have sown a cut flower mix. That's all been watered in. Haven't really done anything to this path, but I have noticed that there are some bits where the wood chip has just kind of moved out of place, so I will sort that out next time. I haven't had the chance, the time or the energy to sort this bit out here, but I think this will be the next job, is sorting out this square patch where the horrible yucca cordyline plant is and the rose bush. Got my nice little bit of fennel on the corner there though, I'm keeping that. There's a few calendula flowers that have come through actually. Oh, and there's the lavender at the back, isn't there, that needs rescuing. So yes, I brought my shears with me today because I thought I might get the chance to do it, but actually, nope. That was me overestimating what I can get done again. So there's that. Managed to sort of finish off this corner here. I think this was already here, wasn't it? And then did a slightly narrower path along the back here. I've got a pile of bits of old stone and slab and things like that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. I've just stacked them up in a pile while I think about whether I can make use of them in some way. My potatoes are doing nicely in here. They are just starting to come through. So what I'm probably going to do is there's some horse poo that I can go and get, a barrow load of that. I'll probably get some of that and I'll chuck that on my potato bed, and possibly when I've made this middle one and the one at the back, they might get some too. This is my tiny little start at another no dig bed. However, I have a problem, like I mentioned, that there's no compost left now. I was really kind of scraping the bottom of the, I mean, it's not a barrel, but you know what I mean, scraping the bottom of the barrel to get as much as I did. And yeah, I don't know, I don't fancy my chances of digging this. Also, I've got another rhubarb crown there that I need to dig out, and then this heaped bit, an awful lot of that is ant nest territory. So, oh, there's a pigeon up in the cherry tree. I don't know if you can see it actually. Never mind, high pitch. And then I've got a row of, I'm doing short rows because I figure that way I can grow lots of different things rather than loads of just one or two types of vegetable. So I've got 5 onions in there, and then I've sown some short rows of, I think we've got some spinach, coriander. I need to do the labels. I'll do some labels at home. I forgot to bring any with me. Spinach, coriander, 2 lettuce, and I think 1 radish, 1 row of radish. And then this bit I've kind of left alone. I need to sort that corner out, and then I'm not sure how far back this bed is going to go. I probably could add another 2 to 3 feet to it, so I might be doing that at some point as well. But yeah, I feel like I'm gradually starting to get a little bit more, not quite control over it, but a little bit more organised. I can see where I'm going. But yeah, so if you tune in for the next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, because that will help. You'll get told when the new one is out. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe, you'll get told when the next video is out. In the next video, it's going to be that square grassy patch that's grown around the rose bush. I probably won't do anything else because I think that's going to be an enormous irritation to clear. So I will probably spend the video doing that, and possibly sorting out that random little corner that I said I hadn't done properly. Yeah, so come back for the 3rd allotment vlog, where you can see, and then hopefully, actually what will be really good is the whole of the sort of the front section as you approach the allotment. Well, when you approach it the way I approach it from the direction that I come from, the whole of that front section will be sorted, kind of, pretty much sorted. And then it's just the jungle at the back, but we'll tackle the jungle another day. That can be an allotment vlog 4, can't it? So yeah, thank you very much for coming back and checking in on my progress. It's good to see you again, and I will see you again in the next allotment vlog video.